Hello peoples, We Love Betting time once again, wellovebetting.co.uk, and my name is Chris Graham. This is Stats Chat once again, looking ahead to the weekend's fixtures, looking at the statistical trends attached to these games and see if there's any betting value that we can read from these stats. 5 games mentioned every week. This week is no exception, so let's get straight into it, shall we? It's an FA Cup fourth round game that kicks us off. Bolton against Cardiff, and my word, Bolton need a bit of help at the moment, don't they? Dougie Freedman clinging on to his job after a shambolic 7-1 defeat at the weekend. Well, he's got some hope here, Dougie. You've got some hope here, Dougie, pal, because Bolton are unbeaten in 5 against Cardiff, and boy, they need that to continue at the weekend. Played 5, won 4, drawn 1, lost 0 against the Welsh side. Last time Cardiff beat Bolton, you have to go back to January the 14th, 1989, so almost exactly 25 years ago. A 1-0 win that particular afternoon. So that of course was the 1988-89 season. Bolton finished 10th in Division 3 that year. Cardiff finished 16th in Division 3 that year. Man United finished 11th in the top division that year, and that's probably beyond them this season, but isn't it funny looking back in it, 25 years. Anyway, Southend against Hull is the second game, and if there's any sense of the oft-used phrases we hear about the FA Cup in terms of the magic of the FA Cup, the romance of the FA Cup, then this game should be on TV. Instead, we're stuck with Chelsea against Stoke, which is as attractive as a cuddle from Dave Lee Travis, isn't it? Horrible, horrible. So Southend Hull, what's the angle here? It's all about the overs, people. The last 7 times these sides have met, it's gone over 2.5, and more impressively than that, 6 of the last 7 times these sides have met, it's gone over 3.5, including the last 5 times. Just all about goals in this fixture. Been a couple of big 3-2 wins for Hull in this 7-game run, and overall 29 goals over these 7 games. So Southend against Hull always produces lots of goals. Will that continue at the weekend? Game 3, Ipswich against Reading from the Championship. Very simple stat this, I'll just reel it straight off to you, and it's the fact that Reading have beaten Ipswich 5 times in a row. Played 5, won 5, drawn 0, lost 0, scored 10, conceded 4, 15 points out of 15. I think that's noteworthy, and that's why I've mentioned it. Game 4, the king of the head-to-heads this weekend. Wolverhampton Wanderers, without any doubt. They're at home to Bristol City this weekend, and Wolves are unbeaten in 11 games against the Bristolians. Played 11, won 8, drawn 3, lost 0 is the very healthy record that Kenny Jackett's sides hold over Bristol City, and some big wins as well over this 11-game run. A 4-1 win in 2012, a 6-1 win in 1998 with David Connolly scoring 4 goals that particular day, and a 5-1 win in 1994, David Kelly scoring a hat-trick that day for Wolves. Last time Bristol City actually had the audacity to beat Wolves was 21 years ago, April the 12th, 1993, and a 1-0 win. What was number 1, Chris, at that time? Listen. Yep, the Bluebell Young at Heart, featuring the gorgeous Claire Grogan in the video. If you fancy Claire Grogan, I advise you watch that video because she's stunning in it. Nice funny story from that day, actually. April the 12th, 1993. Funny story. Swindon were playing Birmingham City that day, I think in the 2nd tier. Yeah, it would have been because they got promoted to 93-94. 2nd tier, and Swindon were 4-1 down after 60 minutes. Yet Swindon came back and won the game 6-4, scoring 5 goals in the last 30 minutes. That was back in 1993. Funny story there. And I'll leave you with a Scottish pick, of course. Dumbarton against Livingston in the Scottish Championship. It's all about the overs. The last 7 times these sides have met, it's gone over 2.5. See you later, guys.